Okay, people, I've got a lot to get off my chest. This video is completely non-fucking scripted, even less fucking scripted than any normal video that I do, and they aren't scripted anyway, but I have no idea exactly what I'm going to say here, okay, because I am seriously disappointed with what I have seen over the last few days regarding this Apex Legends shit. And basically, this is all my worst fears come true. This is everything I've been saying for the last so many years. It's coming true. 2019 is a time of reckoning in the video game industry. It's a time of change. It's a time of a point of no return. This is utterly an embarrassment. I don't give a shit about Titanfall. I don't think there should ever been a Titanfall 2. I don't think there should have been a Titanfall 3. But for them to actually go from making a Titanfall 3 and then totally turning that into a free-to-play Battle Royale game just shows how far we've come in the last 5-10 years. And what a fuck-up this is in general. So a franchise like Call of Duty now is moving into no campaign and going into Battle Royale. We've got Rainbow Six Siege. They might tag on a Battle Royale, or they might make the next Rainbow Six Battle Royale. Overwatch might add in a Battle Royale because they already have the classes and everything. So, now I'm not saying these are going to be definite games here, but basically anything is open to Battle Royale now. Anything. Because this Apex game is already a success. I'm gonna call it right now. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Don't know how much of a success it will be, but it's already a success. Okay, it's already a success in my mind. At the minute, it's already a success. So that opens it up to anything. Very concerned about Gears of War. Very concerned about Halo. Now, obviously, my hype level for those games was non-existent anyway. But now it's utterly on the floor. Now I don't even have hype. I don't even have expectations for what we might see in E3 and what we might see for the next consoles. My hype is at an all-time rock bottom, nothing low. Okay? I'm less hyped now for video games than I have ever been in my entire life. You know, I'm talking going back all the way to when I was like 7 years old and I got my first console, right? Okay, so obviously I never played video games at that time, and ever since then I've been excited to play a video game or experience a video game, ever go to somebody's house or ever read about video games or whatever. I've always had an amount of hype. I don't know how to put in words how I actually feel about video games, but video games are basically my escape. It's just so much fun to escape. You know, you can play a game where you travel the universe, you can play a game where you can shoot other people in the face, whatever. It's just an escape. It's an escape from your life and what you're doing, and it's just such a fun experience. But these free-to-play trash, piece of garbage games, it's over, man. I am absolutely done. I'm beyond done. And, you know, I've recently got PUBG because it was £6, right? And even at £6, it's a pile of shit. Even at £6, I'm like, really? This is what it is? It's like, how bad can it be? How bad can it be for £6? Well, basically, it's like Homefront the Revolution. That's about the level of quality we have out of PUBG. It's like Homefront the Revolution. That's my take on it. It's a game that was absolutely an utter failure, yet somehow PUBG is a success because of the way they've structured the game mode. The actual quality is horrendous. It's horrendous. Even now, even though it's a full game, or whatever you want to say, it's still horrendous. I'm just disgusted with it. I'm absolutely disgusted. And now every game you play is going to be PUBG. Every game you play is going to be Fortnite. Every game you play is going to be Overwatch. Basically, like I've said millions of times in the past, people supported all this trash, and we're going to get more trash as a result. And Apex Legends is a prime example of this. It's a prime example of people who have bought trash over the years have created this monster. I have created Apex Legends. Apex Legends exists because people supported games with no campaign, with battle royale games, games with microtransactions, and because all that shit has been supported over the last 5, 6, maybe a little bit longer years, now that's all we're going to fucking get. Okay? So, and even the games that are not free to play are on Game Pass, so they're sort of free to play, and they have free to play models, loot boxes, and whatever. So I'm just disgusted with it. Honestly, I have no words. I'm utterly distraught. So why I never actually gave a fuck about Titanfall, really, I still find this hard to swallow. I still look at it as like, how did this happen? How did we reach this point? And Apex Legends itself might not be as bad as I feel it is right now. Maybe I'll get over this in the coming months, and maybe I'll play that game a little bit with some people, if other people play it, because there's no way I'll be playing that shit on my own. So I'm not, which would just make me part of the problem, I suppose, but you won't see me buying a single fucking penny in microtransactions on any game, whether it's free to play or whether it's full price. So they're not going to make any money out of me. That's for damn sure. But it's just like, what else is there? Really, what else is there? All the brilliant multiplayer games are dead. This is like a follow-up video to what I was saying in 2016 about how multiplayer gaming is dead. Multiplayer gaming is beyond dead. It's beyond dead. Now they're just parading the corpse. They're just parading the corpse for everyone to see. Okay, we had GoldenEye on the N64. Better than everything we got now. We had Perfect Dark. Better than everything we got now. We had all the fucking EA Bond games. Better than everything we got now. We had all the fucking Time Splitters games and shit. Better than everything we got now. Halo. Better than everything we got now. Call of Duty. Better than everything we've got now. All these game franchises stretching back. All these first-person shooters stretching back all the way. And even Gears of War, third-person shooters, whatever, are better than this shit we have now. They're way fucking better. Way fucking better. I don't get it. This Battle Royale shit could not have come at a worse fucking time. Okay, we were just starting to get somewhere with this microtransaction shit. We were just starting to get somewhere pushing back against all this crap. Okay, Sony listened. They stopped putting shit in their first party, like, main games, more or less. We just got listened to with regard to loot boxes now. Loot boxes are kind of dialing down. We're going more to a skin-only type of system. There's been some small victories here and there, and now we're going into this totally flip the switch, and now we're having free-to-play games with no fucking content. Oh my god. Like, just when you thought things were just looking up just a tiny bit, and now we're just completely the other way. Now we're in Doomsday. This is Doomsday. There's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to really say on that other than what the fuck can we do about it? I mean, if people keep buying trash games, we will get more trash games. That's all I can suggest. Don't buy trash games. Don't support trash games whatsoever. That's all I can suggest. This is a fucking fail. A big fat fucking fail. I'm disgusted. I'm utterly disgusted. And getting this off my chest is making me feel a little bit better, but only a little bit better. Because this is just ridiculous. I'm so fucking done. I'm disgusted. I'm absolutely disgusted. You just know for a fact that Gears of War is going to have Battle Royale. You just know for a fact that Halo is going to have Battle Royale now. Because these fucking studios that Microsoft has are literally just people that Microsoft have put there to do what Microsoft wants them to do. And they are going to force this Battle Royale trash into it because it's so freaking utterly ridiculously popular right now for no fucking reason. It's just a fucking phase, a craze, like them yo-yos we had at school, or Beyblades, or Pokemon cards, or Pogs, or whatever the fuck, the next fucking craze. That's what Battle Royale is. It's just a craze. Okay? In years and years and years' time, we aren't going to be looking back and going, oh yeah, that was a fucking masterpiece of a game, that Fortnite. We're not. Trust me, we're not. Okay? A real masterpiece is a game like Halo 2. A real masterpiece is a game like Gears of War 1. A real masterpiece is a game like fucking Time Splitters fucking 2. Not this fucking shit we got now. Where's the campaign? Where's the fucking split screen? Where's anything? Where's the game modes? Battle Royale is one game mode. It's one fucking game mode. They're trying to make it into a genre of its own. It's one fucking game mode. You can have that game mode and have other stuff in the game. But when you put all that fucking effort into this one game mode, then all the other shit suffers. We saw that with Black Ops 4. Where's the campaign? Utterly fucking ridiculous. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this bullshit. And I can't understand these fucking people on this fucking platform when they sit there and they fucking try and spin it like, oh, Halo could work with Battle Royale and all that, like Favin and shit. It's like, so Favin made all these positive fucking inroads with Titanfall 2, saying Titanfall 2 is a great game and blah, 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 which I didn't agree with in the first place. And then now he's like, oh yeah, Titanfall 3 has been cancelled, and he's upset about this because it's Battle Royale and it's not Titanfall. But he was okay with Battle Royale being in Halo. So wouldn't it make sense that if they put Battle Royale in Halo, they're going to have to cut something else? So is the campaign going to be shit? Is it going to be a campaign? Is the rest of the multiplayer going to be shit? Is there going to be no big team battle like Halo 5? What are they going to cut? Right? What are they going to cut to make sure that they have this Battle Royale mode, which they have to have now because everybody's doing it, and 343 has to copy everybody else. Okay, Gears of War, not so much. They don't always copy everybody else, but they're not immune to copying everybody else. They've copied some stuff over the years, and the Coalition is still more or less part of 343 and Microsoft anyway, so there's no putting it past that. But 343 have got form for this. 343 Industries literally just copy what's popular around them. And what's popular right now? Battle Royale. So it's more or less a done deal that Battle Royale will be in Halo Infinite. It's more or less a done deal. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Leave it in the comments. If you think that 343 isn't going to do that, we can all have a good laugh about this. Hopefully I'm wrong. And we can all laugh about this in the future when the Halo Infinite comes out and it's this great game that people say it's going to be. Yeah, a great game from a trailer that doesn't prove anything, but yeah, maybe I'm wrong. But logic dictates, if we go what 343's done in the past, what did they do with Halo 4? They copied Call of Duty, right? Because what's the most popular game at the time? Call of Duty. So let's copy Call of Duty, right? That's what they did with Halo 4. They copied the perks and all the abilities and shit was copied from Call of Duty, right? Ordnance drops, Call of Duty. Kill cams, Call of Duty, right? Same thing with Halo 5. The way the characters move, the hard aiming, the fucking ADS, all that kind of shit. And then the Destiny powers thrown in. Basically, they were copying Advanced Warfare, right, and Destiny. That's what they were copying, right? And anybody that wants to spin it any other way is an idiot, because in the Ryan Darcy interview, which is on my fucking channel, it clearly shows that that's what they were doing, right? Unless you're a moron, right? So what is 343 going to do in 2020 or 2021 with Halo? What are they going to do? What is popular now? Call of Duty is no longer top dog, and the Call of Duty that is there has Battle Royale mode. Even Call of Duty has acknowledged that they have to copy every fucker else to stand a chance, apparently. Call of Duty can't just be its own thing. It's got to fucking copy Battle Royale. Alright, so if Call of Duty's doing it, and Titanfall's doing it, and all these other fucking games are probably going to end up doing it, why isn't Halo going to do it? Especially with their track record at 343 of copying everybody fucking else. Okay? Now, I shouldn't really get upset about this because I don't give a shit about what's happening with Halo anyway, because they fucked it up so royally. But a part of me is always going to be like, well, that's a fucking, a disaster. That's just like, I can't believe this is where we're going. And it's always going to, so I'm kind of conflicted there because I shouldn't really give a shit, but for some reason I still fucking do. That's just the way it is. I can't fight my fucking inner emotion. When I'm playing that Halo 3 music, I can't help but feel that fucking nostalgia and the fact that those were some great fucking ass games. Probably the best games I'll ever play in my life. Well, now that's going to be tarnished with turning into some Battle Royale, PUBG, Fortnite knockoff piece of fucking shit that I'm not interested in playing because I don't like these fucking games. I don't like PUBG, even for £6. I didn't like that Apex shit, really. The only reason I even attempt to try and get into these games is because that is what everybody right now is playing. Everybody's playing this fucking garbage, and the only way I can even play a fucking multiplayer match online is on this garbage, because this garbage is just taken over like a fucking cancerous fucking growth over everything that I'm fucking like about video games, or just multiplayer in general. Now, it's not like multiplayer was in a good place in 2019 or 2018, 2017 to begin with, before all this fucking shit started happening. It's not like we didn't have microtransactions, overpriced season passes, all this crap to deal with, and we were actually getting somewhere with that shit. We were making some ground there, and then now it's gone completely the other way. We're now having games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Anthem, which is a full price game. They're doing like £20 fucking skins. And this is okay because it's cosmetic. Is it bollocks? Okay, it's a free-to-play game. That's how they make their money. Blah, blah, blah. You can argue that. But it's not a good free-to-play game. I don't think a good free-to-play game actually exists, mind you. I don't think they do. I think some people like to think these games are good because they're free-to-play, but essentially this free-to-play business model ruins the game. Okay, it ruins a full price game and it ruins a fucking free game. It's still the same business model. They give you like next to no content up front, a la they did this with PUBG and Fortnite and shit. It's not a full release. They keep adding shit over time. It's the same business model. Same business model as Gears of War. They keep giving you little bits over time. With fucking Halo 5, they keep giving you little bits over time. It's still a free-to-play model, whether it's a full-price game or a free-to-play game. It's still a free-to-play model. Same with Overwatch. Same with Rainbow Six Siege. So the argument for me was always, well, why don't I just go free-to-play? Because it's a free-to-play game I'm playing anyway, but I'm paying full money up front. But now I'm like, well, no, because that doesn't work anyway, because free-to-play games are just shit, so I can't win either way. It's shit either way. That's literally, I've been thinking about this for like the last few days. Like, even before this Apex shit, because like I say I just recently got PUBG. And, this Apex shit's just pushed me over the fucking edge, That's pushed me over the fucking edge. I mean, what in the fuck is going on here? What in the fuck is actually really going on with the video game industry? Okay? And these fucking idiots that defend it and twist it. What is the point? It's over, man. Multiplayer gaming is fucking dead. Multiplayer gaming is beyond dead. We've got nothing now. Okay? I'm all for a battle royale game, or a battle royale game here and a battle royale game there. 2 or 3 of them. Great. Fine. Keep the fucking shit away from Halo. Keep the fucking shit away from Gears. And make great fucking Halo and Gears games. Like you've been... Well, some of them were fucking good, right? Some of them were fucking good. So just make good games. Right? Don't copy Battle Royale and Call of Duty. Just make a Halo game or a Gears game, and then it's got a chance of being something, even something like decent, even halfway decent. What sense is it going to make if every fucking shooter out there, first person or third person or whatever, is a fucking Battle Royale franchise? Respawn came out with this game, and they're saying that Battle Royale, if you read their report, is a genre. They don't see it as a fucking game mode. And I happen to think that that's a very good fucking point. that they're making there. This isn't just the case of having a game mode like what Favin is saying. Okay, I'm not saying Favin's wrong and it can't just be a game mode in the game, but at the same time, this is like a completely different genre. The developers themselves see this as a completely different fucking game to a game that doesn't have Battle Royale. Battle Royale is kind of corrupting and taking off the fun away from the game. What I would like to see from a Halo game is, let's see them bring back Invasion Mode. Let's see them bring back Big Team Battle. Those are some of my favorite things in the game. And those are like huge maps. They aren't going to have that game mode as well as Battle Royale. This basically confirms the end of Warzone. Okay, they won't do a Warzone mode. They're going to do a Battle Royale mode. That's what's going to happen here. All they're going to do is take the microtransaction system they had in Warzone, put it into fucking Battle Royale, and call it a day. You know, this is everybody's worst fear. Unless you're a Battle Royale fan, but if you're a Battle Royale fan, you know, you don't give a shit about Halo, you don't give a shit about Gears anyway. Really. I mean, it blows my fucking mind. We had great games. We had great fucking games. And games progressively got better and better and better and better up until like 2013, apart from some hiccups in the road. You know, obviously microtransactions, obviously online passes, overpriced season passes. These have been problems, but we can fight against stuff like that. You can't fight against a game just being flat out fucking garbage. You can't fight against a fucking series of... Like, what choice is there? What choice is there? Okay, so we got Call of Duty has Battle Royale. We've got Battlefield 5 that is going to have Battle Royale. I'm not going to get into politics in this video, but you know what's going on behind the scenes with the politics as well, and that's going to be for a separate video. But let's just talk about the games themselves. Let's not talk about politics, which is also fucking ruining video games. Let's just talk about the games themselves. Fucking every game now is Battle Royale. Every game is Battle Royale. What the fuck is that shit? Call of Duty's Battle Royale. Battlefield's Battle Royale. Titanfall's Battle Royale. You've got PUBG, which is a new thing, Battle Royale. Fortnite is Battle Royale. But that was Epic Games that made games like Unreal Tournament and freaking Gears of War making Battle Royale. I know Fortnite isn't just Battle Royale, but basically it is. Right? So that's like 5 games of Battle Royale there. Right? So, what's going to happen? Is Microsoft going to say, you know what? There's too many Battle Royale games. There's too many Battle Royale games. We're going to do something completely different. We're going to use our fucking skills over at Microsoft Studios here to create amazing games that are better than Battle Royale games, that will have more fucking interest in them because it's a compelling story, it's a compelling plot, it's a compelling story and plot because it's got better fucking features, because it can do all this stuff. Or are they going to be like, nah, fuck it, let's just copy everybody else and try and make some money? I think we know the answer to that already. What have they done with Gears of War 4? What have they done with Halo 5? What have they done in the past? Since losing Bungie and freaking Epic, what have they done with those franchises? Ruin them. So, what is Battle Royale to Microsoft? They don't give a shit. They don't just see a fucking line, they see a fucking graph and they say, oh look, Battle Royale is fucking hugely popular. And they just copy it. And it might be a success and it might be a total fucking flop. Because at the end of the day, this shit is getting fucking old. Okay? Apex might fucking fail. It might be a success. Who knows? But then the next one coming along is now competing with 3 or 4 Battle Royale games. I mean, you've got H1Z1, whatever it is. There's loads of them, right? So every time you add one on, you're just adding one more of the same fucking thing. You can't play all of them at the same time. So, yeah, let's fucking turn Gears and Halo into it, because that's what's going to happen next. Because that's what everybody has done. Call of Duty has already done it. Battlefield's already done it. This is what they are doing. Every single game. This is what I've been saying for years about all games copying Call of Duty. And everybody's like, no, they're not. I'm like, yes, they are, you fucking idiots. Gears of War Judgment copied Call of Duty, and that's a game that I like, but I can acknowledge it's copying Call of Duty. Fucking Army of Two, Devil's Cartel was more like Call of Duty than the previous ones. This is so fucking plain and obvious. What's Titanfall but a fucking Call of Duty game? Because it's made by the same fucking people that made some of the Call of Duty games. Fucking Battlefield copies Call of Duty. All these games have copied each other over the years. Halo's copied Call of Duty. Gears has partially copied Call of Duty. All these games have copied Call of Duty because Call of Duty was top fucking dog. So everybody copied them, right? And I was against that all the time because, like, you're just making all the games the same. I know Call of Duty's not an arena shooter, but it is a Twitch shooter, and there are a lot of differences, and they fucked up Halo 5 by copying Call of Duty, but this Battle Royale shit is on another level. This Battle Royale shit is nothing like even an arena shooter. It's nothing, it's so far removed. At least with Halo 5, right, you got weapons on the map, and you have to pick them up, and then you have to use them against each other. That's the one thing that they got fucking right in Halo 5, right? But that's gone, because in Battle Royale, you don't have that shit. Right? Now he's saying, oh, well, they're going to still have those modes, but they're going to have this over here. Okay, so how are they going to do this Battle Royale? Because 343 don't have a clue what they're doing. They're obviously going to try and copy the ones that are already there. They're not going to try and make their own fucking design. Gears of War would have to be its own design because of how it works. Are they going to make it like Judgment with the verticality so you can go up and down in buildings and stuff? I mean, there's some interesting things there you could think about, but really, you're essentially trying to make Gears of War into a Battle Royale game, and that's fundamentally wrong. You could make a fucking Gears of War mode that's nothing like Battle Royale, where you have verticality in buildings and stuff, and it would be way more fun. Okay, so I'm coming up with like ideas for how you could make a Battle Royale fun, but really what I'm saying is we can make Gears of War more fun by doing some of this stuff, but we don't have to make it a Battle Royale. I just can't believe this shit. I cannot believe it. I'm done. It's so fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. And I see the people on fucking YouTube, and this is what fucking motivates me to make these fucking videos that I make, where it's just me calling out fucking people on here because they don't have a fucking clue. Favin, oh yeah, it's a fucking Battle Royale mode. You can have that with classic Halo fucking movement. Yeah, we can't have fucking Halo 4 without having the maps be bigger. So gameplay dictates map design, but only when Favin says it does. You can have whatever size map, whatever you want, because you just said Battle Royale, you can have with Halo 3's gameplay. Amazing. It's amazing. I'm so fucking done. So fucking done. Okay? All these fucking YouTubers, right, need to take the head out their arses, right, and realise what's coming. Because what's coming is Halo Infinite is a fucking free-to-play fucking piece of shit game. That's what's coming. Let's be real here now. Let's be real here. What is going to happen with Halo Infinite? Do you honestly think... I'm not saying there won't be a campaign mode. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying there will be a campaign mode in Halo Infinite. If there isn't a campaign mode, okay, I'm so fucking... I'm beyond done. Beyond. Way beyond. There's no campaign mode, right? I'm not saying... I wasn't buying it anyway. We're talking about game passing on a second account. That... Game Pass on a second account will not fucking happen if there's no campaign. Seriously, it will not happen. We know Gears of War's got a campaign, right? It's probably going to be shit, for reasons mentioned, but there's going to be a campaign. We know there's a campaign coming for Gears of War. Right, okay, that's great. Good. Right? Halo Infinite, we think there's going to be a campaign because it's Halo 6. Okay, so we assume there's going to be one. If there wasn't, that would be really fucking bad. But we think there is going to be one. But it doesn't mean it's going to be a long campaign or a good campaign, because they're going to put so much effort into this fucking Battle Royale shit that no one fucking wants. And there's the sad, sadistic people that actually want Halo to be Battle Royale, which is fucking stupid, because why do you want every fucking game to be the same fucking game? What the fuck is the point in that? What is the point in having every game the same fucking game? Okay, if, let's say PUBG came out last week, and Halo comes out next year, then, yeah, maybe let's do a Battle Royale, because PUBG did it last week, yeah? Now it's like, okay, there's fucking 6, 7 of them? How many of these games do we fucking need? These franchises don't need support by copying everything else. They need to focus on their strengths, not fucking copy everything else. Yet we see Call of Duty, Battlefield copying everything else. Oh my fucking days. Whew. I can't believe this shit. And I know it's really early in the year to be talking about E3, to be talking about Gamescom, to be talking about what's going to happen this year, right? But here's some fucking predictions for you, right? Here's some fucking predictions. We're going to see a lot of fucking Battle Royale garbage at fucking E3. Alright? That's a prediction for you. And I'm not even going to be able to watch E3 live for some of these things because I'm like working some of those nights. So I don't know if I'm going to even be on here to give you my opinions. But why do I even want to watch E3 when I already know what's going to happen? We know Sony isn't even turning up because they're having their own event to reveal basically the PlayStation 5 or some shit. We know Microsoft hasn't got fuck all other than Halo and Gears, which are probably going to be Battle Royale games. Like, I'm burned out on Horde mode in Gears of War, but do you really want Battle Royale over Horde mode? Can't they come up with something original? Okay, we had like Beast mode in Gears 3. We had Overrun mode in Judgment. There's other things you can put in the game. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to put Battle Royale. Because that's what everybody's doing. Everybody's doing it. And that's the problem. All these game companies in 2019 just copy each other. Nobody's got an original idea. Where did Halo come from? Did Halo copy everybody else? No! No, it fucking didn't. It was original as fuck. That's what Halo was. Original as fuck. Gears of War. Nothing like that, hardly. Okay, there was third-person shooters, but not like this over-the-shoulder Gears of War. You know, they copied maybe Resident Evil 4 a little bit. It's completely fucking different, though. These games were original as fuck. And now, these games that had their own unique identity are all becoming the fucking same. I'm beyond done. I'm fucking beyond done with this crap. Okay? Because this shit is fucking retarded, and this is just it's gonna give me videos for fucking years. The game industry is fucking doomed. We've had a loss in sales, right? Overall loss in sales in games for one of the first times. It's actually we're getting into a slump, possibly a recession, a video game recession, and this ain't gonna fucking help matters, is it? This is tragic. We're not in a good place with the video game industry, and we're not in a good place with video games in general. Okay, we had some great games, single player games, over the last few years, but what is coming up? What is coming up now that is going to keep gaming alive? I can't see anything. Everything is a piece of shit, Battle Royale, garbage, pile of crap. That's what I see. I see just everyone copying Battle Royale now. There's going to be a copy of that. Great. Feel free to subscribe, guys. See you later.